Okay, welcome to this tutorial on some common tools you will need if you want to get involved in Arduino work. Working with the Arduino is pretty fun and pretty easy. The code isn't too complicated, but one thing that I had to learn the hard way was that you need a lot of different tools to really make successful projects. So real quick, we're going to go through a few things you'll probably need if you want to get started in Arduino work, or some things that'll make your life a little bit easier. The first thing you'll see on my desk here is I have a multimeter. This is pretty much an essential. If you want to work with Arduino, you're going to want a multimeter, especially if you're doing, more complicated hacks. I got this multimeter for, I think, maybe $15 off of, I said $15 off of Amazon. It's really cheap, really it works perfect, does everything you could possibly want. And make sure you get one with a kickstand. Somebody told me that, and I didn't really realize why, but now that I've worked with it, get one with a kickstand. It makes life so much nicer. Okay, moving on. You're definitely going to want some type of carpenter's knife, maybe wire strippers. You're definitely going to want Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, all the different tools. And you're going to want a soldering iron. If you don't have a soldering iron, you can go pick one up. They're pretty cheap. The one I got comes with a few different heads in there. You can see these little guys right here. They just screw in, and you can get different shapes on them. And some flux, so you can get good solder points. And then one thing that I didn't think about, but now I am happy I bought, is called a solder sucker. They have solder, I think it's called solder braid. They have that, but the solder sucker is really nice. Basically what it is if you have a solder point that you no longer need, or if you messed it up for one reason or another, you just heat up the point. Let's see if I can get this screwed here together. Alright. You just heat up the point, and you put your solder sucker over top of the point, and you press the button, and it sucks the solder right out, and it makes a real nice, clean point for you. And I've used it repeatedly. That thing's awesome. Okay, so what else? So if you're looking to get into Arduino, there's a few different boards they have. This is the Arduino Uno board, and you would load the programs and sketches on through your USB port here. So you would need a larger USB cable. I can't remember if mine came with one. I don't think it did. Pretty sure I had to buy it. Another popular board is the Arduino Fio board. For the Arduino Fio, even though it has a USB, you can't load sketches on via USB. You have to use the FTDI ports. And the same thing with the Arduino Pro Mini. You have to do the same thing. And what that looks like, I have one right here. It's just this little circuit here, and it just plugs into the board, and then plug the mini micro USB into your desktop or whatever you're loading your sketches on with, and you can load them on that way. And that looks like the majority of the tools. You'll see in a lot of my videos that I will use many of these tools, and I'll give hopefully proper instruction on how to use them. I look forward to making some more videos for you, show you some cool hacks that I've done.